The Free Zones Authority is mandated to facilitate the establishment of firms in the Free Zones enclave and to regulate their activities. The 2017 Auditor-General's report called into question the debt collection strategy for the authority. 13 companies were cited in the report for defaulting in the payment of ground rent and license renewal. CEO of the authority, Michael Ochibefu, responded to the audit query at the Public Accounts Committee.
Over the period, one thing that when we came, to take over the business, we realized that our credit control system was very weak. Talking about and debt collections, most of the debts that the companies owe us were not being paid because we didn't have good strategies to be able to retrieve our money. So we decided to now set up a new system. I'm talking about a new debt collection system to be able to retrieve all monies owed the organization. And therefore, we put in good strategies, setting up a credit control unit, and also trying to put together a task force to be able to, and as I'm talking to you now, we've been able to collect a chunk of the money, albeit there are some left, but those are companies that are not very active operating as free zones companies, and we are seriously working to delist those companies from the concept.
He indicated that the firms that continue to default in payment will be delisted.
At the last board meeting, the board gave us the clearance to delist those companies that are inactive, because those inactive companies still have their outstanding balances on our books, which is not too good for us. So then we have to delist them so that we'll have a clean sheet. And as I'm talking to you now, the letters are ready. By next week, we'll serve them notice.
Earlier at the hearing, officials of the University of Cape Coast had to address their inability to recover funds wrongfully debited to ADB 10 years ago.
It's different if we are talking about this problem happening last year or 2 years ago. Yes. We are talking about 10 years ago.
Yes.
10 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And it's now that we are going to write another letter. Look, 10,000 Ghana cedis 10 years ago. If you look at the present value of it, this would have quadrupled several times. And, Madam, if you are telling me you are going to write a letter, I don't have the assurance. If it's taking you 10 years.
Thank you, Honorable. I said we have written series of, Mr. Chairman, we have written series of letters, and we wrote the last one just last week. But still, we've not had any feedback. The first step we took was to stop operating that account, just to alert them that we are not satisfied with the business the services they are offering us. But all this, they didn't credit it. So I believe we have to take a firm decision after we have appeared before your honorable committee.